delighted that you're here today. Nice full crowd.
I know, this is another packed house.
We still have another show at 7:30.
This is exciting. Well, my name's Eric Taffy. I'm the president of LibertyFest. We're the July 4th festival group that puts on all of the events for the last week and a half. And this is event number 8. It's hard to believe we do this every year, and it's 100% volunteer-run organization here in the city of Edmond. I do want to highlight 2 people. We have our Vice President, Sarah McGuckin here, who's on the board. Stand up, Sarah. Everybody see her. And then we have our videographer back there, Sam. Both of them are dedicated volunteers. So we just thank them for everything they do. So this year, one of the things that LibertyFest is looking towards is, what is your civic virtue? This is something that George Washington talked about back in the day, and Thomas Jefferson enshrined in the Declaration of Independence of life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and helping one's neighbor and dying for the country. And we wonder, well, how does that look like in the 21st century? And one of the things is just showing up. And how that helps, you're like, how does that help? Well, your tickets help us and help the Edmond History Museum do things that we couldn't do without that. I will note, I don't know if anybody knows what this is. Yeah, an old 35mm slide. Well, LibertyFest has about 800 of them, and we have a bunch of old photos from decades of the parade and all of that. We even have Chris from our road rally here. We thank Chris for being here too. I just saw her. She's a former volunteer at LibertyFest. But one of the things is your tickets and your sales tax dollars by shopping local in Edmond help us do things like digitizing them. And one big thing we're working on this year is digitizing all of the historical records of LibertyFest. And what a great place to do that in. But the Edmond History Museum, through their volunteers and staff, we bought the equipment, and they're helping us with this. So it's a great partnership. But by you being here with your neighbors and your friends, that's your civic virtue. It's giving back to your community. And I want to thank you for coming to the LibertyFest events. Our parade is tomorrow. It's going to be a little hot. Hope you're drinking water right now. I will say, if it's too hot, the parade will be live streamed on News 9 on their website, and it'll be on our LibertyFest Facebook and the News 9 Facebook as well. So you can just see it right there in the links on our website. So, and then we have the fireworks back at the University of Central Oklahoma this year. So it's been 10 years. We're ready. We're safer than ever, and it's just going to be a great show. And you'll want to be south of the fireworks. Since you came to a LibertyFest event, we always tell people, be south of the fireworks because the debris goes north and the smoke. So just a little trick.
Yeah, this crew knows the secret
Yeah,
now.
they do. We love doing that. But thank you all for everything, and it's exciting to live in the best country in the world.
And thank you to Eric Tapia for running all this show. You know, he doesn't even live here anymore.
No.
He lives in Washington, D.C., and he is running LibertyFest from a distance because he loves this town.
I do love LibertyFest in this town. It was even on the History Museum board back in the day. So Edmond has my heart.
Yes. I have a few announcements before we kick off the show officially. First off, we found that entertainment is a great way to learn history, and so during the show tonight, you're going to hear some Edmond nuggets that you've probably never heard before. The show is set in 1946, and we especially want to honor the many military members in our audience today. You'll have many chances to thank them. Did you know we have nearly 85 veterans who came to today's shows? 85 veterans.
That's amazing. I forgot to announce about LibertyFest. Don't even give me a mic. Is LibertyFest is also proud this year to introduce for the first time a Veteran of the Year that we're highlighting. And we're going to be doing one each year, a veteran who not only served their country, but also served their hometown. And we have Buford Ford as our inaugural one, who was a LibertyFest volunteer for 30 years and served in Korea.
In our last show, we had a 95-year-old who fought in Korea and the Vietnam War. He's already made his exit, but it was exciting to have him here. We have another really special guest today. I'm super excited about it. We have today Commander Joseph Gaida. He is the executive officer of the USS Richard M. McCool Jr., and he brought his crew here, and we're not used to seeing the white uniform quite as much, so please welcome him to the stage.
Can you hear me okay? I'm not too loud, not too short. I don't do well with equipment, right? Which is funny considering I serve on a warship. Well, thank you for having us here. Myself and 5 other members of the crew of the newest and best amphibious warship in the U.S. Navy. Yes, I'm biased because I'm the executive officer, but it's also the truth in this case. I made the trip here from Norfolk, Virginia to spend July 4th in the state of Oklahoma, which is the native state for which our ship's namesake hails from. Right? Richard M. McCool Jr. is a Medal of Honor recipient. I carry with me, it's not on me at this point, but a duplicate of his Medal of Honor. He is a Sooner, or he was a Sooner. So I have 5 personnel in the back with me, all members of the McCool's crew, and we're privileged to have made the trip to spend this time with you on the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. So thank you very much for having us. The reception so far has been incredible, and we look forward to spending the evening with you all.
What a treat. Isn't that exciting?
That is amazing.
Oh, I love it. Well, we need to thank some sponsors tonight. The University of Central Oklahoma Foundation is our major sponsor. They were established in 1954 to support students and faculty. And when you hear UCO mentioned in the script tonight, you'll hear it called Central State College, because that's what it was called back then. Are there any UCO alumni in the audience, including me?
Yes, yes.
All right. President Todd Lamb invites you to come to the fireworks show tomorrow and mentions that there is a premium experience at the Nye Center. You do have to pay for a ticket and sign up, but it's like the primo way to see the fireworks tomorrow, okay? I also want to mention our secondary sponsor, which is Junk Platoon of Edmond. They specialize in the removal of your unwanted junk, appliances, household items. Discounts are available to military members, and the owner is an Air Force member himself, so we thank him for being part of our program tonight. And my last introduction are the Thunderbird 45th Division Living Historians. They greeted you as they enter, and they are reenactors who portray and keep alive the history of the 45th Division in partnership with the Women's Army Corps reenactors. And we appreciate them for being here and giving the right atmosphere as we step back in time tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
And one more announcement, I'm sorry, it's such a long list, there's so much to share. Some of you are having the wonderful experience of sitting on a nice cushion tonight. Not all of you, but that is because 2 of our members in the audience today said, "We love your shows, we do not like your seats." So they fronted us some money to buy as many seat cushions as we could get in from Amazon this week. And so many of you, if you are enjoying your cushy seat tonight, we would love to pay them back. You can make a donation. There's a QR code in there. There's a Venmo. There's a box at the door. So we would appreciate any help for that.
And they're used for the next year's show, too.
That's
we
right.
love too. So you'll have to come back.
Right. Okay, we're about to kick off our show. Before you leave tonight, be sure to go see our exhibits about Edmond in the 1920s, when Route 66 started. You're the first people to see the new From Stage to Screen exhibit that opened today about Edmond's movie theater and stage theaters dating back to 1917. And I hope that all of you in the military feel very appreciated tonight. That's why we do this show. If you served in wartime or peace, we are grateful for our freedom. And so, that is why we do this show. It always makes me teary. Because my father is a Vietnam vet as well, so I understand some of the sacrifices you have made. Thanks for keeping America free, And now, we're going to introduce Talk of the Town and on with the show.
Show as requested by you, military members and fighting forces from around the world, listening to this broadcast by shortwave radio. Command Performance USA comes to you today from the National Guard Armory in Edmond, the very place where the 45th Division mobilized for World War II back in 1941. Now, it's 1946. The war is over, but the work is not done. Our brave men are in Italy and Dachau right now, liberating prisoners of war, and we're so proud of their work as they switch from fighting to rescuing. And so, we keep bringing you these command performances because it's not over until we bring them home! Big band Talk of the Town. You know, nothing swells Americans' hearts with patriotism like the sound of that big, bold brass. The saxophone. The trumpets. The trombone. Hey! Or don't forget, always don't forget about the, the banjo. Well, look, everyone, it's my friend and yours, Mr. Lucas Ross.
Hiya, Barrett. How's it going? It's so nice to see all of you out in the audience today. Special shout out to all of you visiting servicemen and women in the audience.
Well, thanks to you, Lucas, for bringing your banjo. But
Thanks me for that.
yeah, well, but I'm not sure it has the right patriotic tone for a show like tonight.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, my friend. That's where you're wrong. The banjo is as patriotic as apple and pie, and even put together. As common as the war front has the harmonica, the fiddle, or the bugle.
Really?
Sure. Any instrument a soldier brought with them was used to communicate above the noise of battle, and at night soldiers were soothed by the playing of familiar tunes like... I wrote that. You guys remember? Oh, Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and
Called it macaroni. Yeah. Well, actually, that song was British slang during the French and Indian War to mock Americans. But you know, we adopted it. Yeah.
We're good at that. British soldiers Barrett soldiers were listening to Yankee Doodle 150 years before America the Beautiful was even written. I have to admit, tonight's opening song by Talk of the Town swelled my heart more than macaroni ever could. So take that, Kraft.
Yeah. Macaroni swells my belly. Speaking of bellies, tonight's first command performance request comes straight out of the 45th Division, A Soldier in the Kitchen, somewhere in Italy. From Sergeant Don Ray of Edmond, Oklahoma, he says, first of all, hello to all my friends and my little sister and to my college buddies and the Bernhardt boys, the brothers back at Central State. I'm sure you remember the old World War II one song we used to sing at ROTC. I'd love to sing it with the whole gang again. Oh, it's a copy of the words. And if you'd sing it with me and my squadron, you can be sure we will be raising the roof of our mess hall. So, audience, you might find the words in your program, and if you can, sing your hearty best for our military friends, wherever they may be overseas.
In the style of Katie. Katie, horrible Katie, you're the only job that I abhor. When the moon shines over the mess, I'll be mopping up the kitchen floor.
Hey! Well, Sergeant Ray, I hope that brought back fond memories of your time here at Edmond, and we look forward to seeing you again real soon, okay? Lucas, what's our next request?
We have a message here from Captain Jimmy Matthews, another Centralite who became an Army pilot. He says, I've had my fill of these gloomy days in Europe. The sky I fly is always cold and gray. I might miss the bright blue skies and Oklahoma sunset. How about bringing in Sierra Sikes to sing about blue skies? Well, Captain Matthews, your musical wish is our command. Please welcome to the stage, Sierra Sikes.
Blue sky smiling at me,
Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies. From now on.
We've certainly had some blue skies around here lately. Not a cloud in the sky, and not a temperature under 90 degrees.
Typical 4th of July weather around here. But hey, have you been invited to ride in one of those floats in tomorrow's 4th of July parade?
As a matter of fact, I'll be standing in a 1938 sedan, directly under a replica of Old North Tower. Hopefully, it will cast a little shade on my head. I hear it's a little bit of a long parade.
The longest parade in Edmond's history, with over a mile of cars and floats.
Wow! But the war's over. We do have a lot to celebrate.
Yeah, we certainly do, Lucas. Are you aware that the parade will drive right by UCF? Simple State. Right along Highway 66.
Sure. But what's the big deal about that?
It's 1946. This year is the 20th anniversary of Highway 66.
Wow.
Yeah. Route 66 opened in 1926.
1926, huh? I remember that year. Oh, the flapper year. The year fashion became man's best friend. The year of knees and necks.
Knees and necks.
Yeah, you could finally see them.
Well, that is a 20th anniversary worth celebrating. But seriously, the Mother Road is celebrating many milestones.
No, and she's marked every one with a pothole.
Yeah. Well, now that things are starting to get back to normal, people can look forward to less potholes, buying new cars again, taking vacations, not having to ration gas anymore.
Well, some things never change. And college girls are moving back into the dorms at Central State. I'm happy to be taking some girls out on dates in my car again. Mike Dare, the band leader, he told me about this new technique. I tried it out last night. It's called the Honey, We're Out of Gas. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, you drive to a lonely road right off Route 66, and you turn to her and say, honey, we're out of gas. And Mike says if the girl's cooperative, the situation is fraught with possibilities.
Oh, well. Might I inquire if your girl was cooperative last night?
Well, very. She helped me push the car to the service station.
Oh, right, well, good you were here in Redmond. You know, there's a gas station on nearly every corner, but say, look, next time you should take your girl out to Lover's Rock.
Lover's Rock? What's that?
Yeah, it's over at 5 Freak Park. Just ask any of the Central State College students how to find it.
I will. What's it called again?
I don't know, but I'm told that, yeah. percentage of the college girls who visit Lovers Rock, hey, they've got a rock on their ring finger by the end of the semester.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And speaking of romance and cars, Daniel Draper is here to sing America's most famous automobile song, dating all the way back to 1905. So, let's welcome Daniel and Talk of the Town!
Young Johnny still has an Oldsmobile. He loves his dear little girl. She is the queen of his gas machine. She has his heart in a whirl. Now when they go for a spin, you know, she tries to learn the auto. So he lets her steal while he gets her ear and whispers soft and low. Come away, me Lucille, in my merry Oldsmobile. Down the road of life we'll fly, automobiling you and I, to the church all still, till our wedding bells peal. You can go as far as you like with me in my merry Oldsmobile. They love to spark in the dark old park as they go flying along. She says she knows why the motor goes, the sparker's awfully strong. Each day they spoon the engine's tune. Their honeymoon will happen soon. He'll win Lucille with his Oldsmobile, and then he'll fondly croon. Come away with me, Lucille, in my merry Oldsmobile. Down the road of life we'll fly, automobiling you and I, to the church swiftly steal. Then our wedding bells will peal. You can go as far as you like with me in my merry Oldsmobile. Come away, me Lucille, in my merry Oldsmobile. Down the road of life we'll fly, automobiling you and I, to the church swiftly steal. Then our wedding bells will peal. You can go as far as you like with me in my merry Oldsmobile.
All right, speaking of Lucille, hey, our next letter comes from a woman who wears red lipstick and a white dress. She is not a soldier. She's an army nurse. Her job is to carry out doctor's orders, but this time the nurse is dictating her own prescription. She says, our wounded men would be very heartened to hear the comedy of that zany redhead Lucille Ball. Well, when Lucy heard this request, she made a priority beeline to the Edmond Armory, and here she is playing Liz Cooper in a stick from My Favorite Husband. Oh! Before we begin this, ladies and gentlemen, I have to warn you, there will be a crash in this segment. Now, we don't have enough room on our stage for a full Foley artists, so you in the front row, you might notice there are spoons and tambourines and boxes under a few. Yes. We have spent seconds preparing this moment. So here's what I would like all of you to do. Whenever you see me raise my crash box and shake it like so, will you shake or rattle or roll your own accoutrement? We're going to do a practice, ladies and gentlemen. Uno, dos, tres. Fantastimissimo! Yeah! All right. So, folks, without further ado, Liz and her husband, George, are making plans for the evening.
Liz, do we have any plans tonight?
No?
Liz, would you like to go for a ride?
Go for a ride? What for? We're married.
Well, I thought you might like to go for a ride in a brand new 1946 automobile.
Oh, George, you darling! A new car?
Sure. The Attendees, they got a new car.
Oh, poo.
Oh, now, Liz, the Attendees are coming over tonight. Rudolph is going to come over and look at my coin collection.
Well, why can't we get a new car?
Not a chance. You know we can't afford it. A new car would cost $1,000. The one we have is in perfectly good condition. It runs like a churn. I mean charm.
We need a new car and you know it.
Nah.
Oh, but George, we babied our car all through the war and they're finally manufacturing cars again.
All our car needs is a couple of new plugs. And hose extension. And new ring gears, and rubber needs to be fixed up a little bit, the tacks and the upholstery, and then it'll be practically new.
It would, but this time, why don't you get a new car all at once instead of piece by piece?
Very funny, Liz. Besides, we need to buy peace bonds to keep finishing up with the war recovery. Did you know Edmond has raised over $170,000 for peace bonds so far? Oh, they're here! They're here! Let's go look at their new car.
Hi,
Hi,
George.
Oh, what a car!
A 1946 Ford Super Deluxe. I got it for a mere $1,500.
$1,500?
It's beautiful, Iris. How do you like the color of the car, Liz? Gorgeous. How did you find such a wonderful shade of black?
Well, I wanted canary yellow with leopard skin upholstery, but Rudolph is president of a bank, so we always end up with black. I feel like I'm riding in a hearse. It's true. This morning we accidentally cut through a funeral line, and half the cars followed us home.
Oh, no. Well, Iris, now that you have a new car, I suppose you will be learning how to drive?
Oh, yes. Rudolph promised me he'd teach me. Right, Rudolph? Rudolph, did you hear me?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes, I heard you, and no! I'm not going to teach you to drive.
Well!
You're not being fair. George taught me to drive.
Look, I've done many things that I'm not proud of. I've repossessed cars and foreclosed on mortgages, but I couldn't stand it on my conscience to put another woman driver on the street.
Why, you pompous tub of lard!
Pompous!
Okay. Come on, Rudolph. Let's go in the house and look at my coins.
Iris, this is perfect. While they are busy, I'm going to teach you how to drive. You are? It'll just take 15 minutes. You'll be driving just as good as I do.
We won't hurt the car, will we?
Don't be silly. We'll be doing him a favor by breaking it in.
Oh.
Iris, your husband has no right to keep you from learning to drive. It's a plot to keep the car to himself.
Yeah.
Women are driving cars all over Edmond these days, even college girls.
Yeah.
You have a legal right to drive.
Yeah.
But you can qualify for a license as soon as you're past 18. And boy, do you qualify.
Liz!
Well, you know what I mean. Now, get in the car and I'll explain the whole thing to you. All right. Now, see those pedals on the floor? Those are the clutch and the brake.
Which one is which?
Well, the clutch is on the right? No, it's on the left. Well, I'll be able to tell once you start driving. All right. Now turn the key and push the starter. Ow! Ooh, it's hot. No, that's the lighter. Push the other button.
This one? Oh, it started. Oh, hooray! I'm driving!
Now ease away from the curb, like this. Oh, Iris, you're doing great. Well, watch the stoplight, dear.
What stoplight?
Oh, never mind, you passed it.
Oh, am I driving straight?
No, the car's going crooked. Oh, you better do what I do. See that white line down the middle of the road?
Yes.
Well, get one wheel on either side and you can go straight as a dime.
Gee, this is fun!
Oh, slow down a bit. The troopers are out again. 2nd and Boulevard is known as a police trap. Not that I would know.
Yeah.
Oh, Iris, look at this wonderful new invention. You see that mirror right above the windshield? What do you see in it?
I see out the back window.
Oh, no, you need to adjust it. Fix it so you can see yourself.
Oh, all right.
Why? So you can put lipstick on while you're driving and still keep one hand on the wheel.
What will they think of next? Oh, there's a big truck honking behind me.
Yes, people honk all the time when I'm driving. Just honk back. It's like waving hello.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Trucker. Oh, look, it's an army truck. Must be headed to Douglas Air Force Base. Oh, it's so good to see the Edmond boys starting to come back home. Central State College is going to start up classes again after 4 years. By the way, Liz, what was that red advertisement sign I just passed?
Oh, it was a sign advertising stop.
Oh.
Oh, we're coming to a corner. You'll need to make a hand signal first.
What's the signal?
It doesn't matter. They're all the same. Just stick your hand out the window and wave it like you're trying your nail polish.
How can other drivers tell what we're going to do?
They can't. But when they see that it's a woman's hand, they'll stop until you've done it.
Like this?
That's right.
Oh my, just look at my nails. Ooh. Yeah, I really need to go to the
Iris?
beauty shop.
Veer a little left.
Oh, shit. Maybe I'll do a hot pink
Iris,
nail polish.
you're
instead.
headed towards the mailbox. Look out!
Oh, Liz. I'm scared to look.
Yep, the bumper fell off.
Oh, our brand new car, Rudolph, is going to kill me.
Oh, it doesn't matter, Iris.
How can you say that?
It's like George always says. Every time you replace a part on your car, it's like having a brand new car again. Now, your car is just as old as my car.
And now, by request of so many of you military members still working across sea, we invite our favorite singing star, Nora C., to sing a song you've all heard before. It's called I've Heard That Song Before. Nora? Nora.
Oh, thank you, Lucas. When I heard the boys wanted me to sing on command performance, I canceled everything on my schedule to be here and cheer our military on. I see we have nearly all the military branches represented in today's audience.
Yes, you could say I see a sea of heroes out there.
Oh, brother.
It reminds me, I hear the military has a unique way of selecting assignments according to what soldiers did in their private lives.
Is that so?
Yep, a buddy of mine was a street cleaner, so they put him as a minesweep. And the other buddy of mine was a construction guy who tore stuff down, so they put him on a destroyer. I know another guy who worked in a bar, so they put him on a tanker. I don't get that one.
Shout out to Edmond's favorite tank driver, Chuck Charleston.
Yeah. And finally, my best bud was working at a copy shop printing flyers. Guess what he got assigned? You got it, airplane pilot.
And what did you get assigned, Lucas?
Well, I ended up parachuting out of the plane. Something about my experience with chords. I guess the banjo chord, I don't know. Maybe I had a banjo and they pushed me out of the plane. Either way, shout out to our paratrooper, Rex Ice, for that one. And now let's invite Miranda and Daniel back to the stage to sing the late 1940s commercial that's become a song sensation, sure to be enjoyed by generations to come. Miranda and Daniel.
Along Route 66 for its 20th anniversary. And if I may say so myself, I think there are plenty of fabulously good lady drivers who might be taking that trip themselves. Now it's time to poke a little fun at the boys. Help me welcome up Phil Harris and Alice Faye.
Finally home. I had no idea we'd spend all day at the car dealership, Alice.
I know, Phil, but I'm excited to finally have my own car. Now, I don't have to wait on a taxi to go get my hair done or wait to buy groceries.
All right, Alice, I'm happy for you, but I just wish you hadn't taken 2 hours to decide the color of the car. Phil, which color goes best with my hair? Phil, does this red car match my nail polish? I've never seen someone take such a fuss over buying a new car.
I bet you made just as much of a fuss when you bought your first horse and buggy.
Not that old.
Oh?
Fine, but I didn't know you were going to crawl under the car.
I wanted to see if everything was in tip-top shape.
No. Phil, Phil, there are grease stains on the axle. I refuse to take a car in such dirty condition.
Well, I didn't know the axle was supposed to have grease on it. I paid for this car myself, and I wanted it to be perfect. Now, I want to take the whole family for a drive. I'll go get the girls. We'll leave in 10 minutes.
Hey, Phil, you got a new car.
No, Alice got a new car.
Oh, must be nice to be married to a fancy pants rich wife. Hey, this is nice. Check out the upholstery. Whoa, the horn's nice and loud too. But hey, what's this lever for? It don't do nothing. Oh, wait. I think the windshield wiper's stuck.
Oh! No! Don't tell Alice. She'll throw a fit that the car's not perfect. If she takes this car back, there's gonna be another 2 hours.
We could fix it. A windshield wiper should be an easy fix.
Yeah?
Oh, sure. Open up the hood.
Okay.
Oh, this'll be a cinch. Okay. Look at this engine. A twin diesel with a reverse flush.
So I see, and notice how it's powered by a turbine propeller shaft drawn to an inside straight.
Yeah. Hey, Fu,
Yeah.
do you know what the heck you're talking about?
Not a clue.
I thought so. I think we could get to the windshield if we just take out this distributor.
What? What's a distributor?
I don't know. Let's take out the differential instead.
What? What's differential?
Well, that's what I say. What's the differential? But I think if we take this part out, we can reach that wire that reaches to the windshield.
Okay, but hurry before Alice comes out.
Okay. Well. Okay, we got that wire fixed. It was just a loose connection.
Yeah.
Let's start up the motor.
Okay. Wait till I get her up the lawn.
Oh, we took it all apart. Phil, you shouldn't have scattered the parts all over the lawn, because Alice might see them.
No, I've got the parts hidden in the bushes.
Oh, okay. Well, hand me that transmission.
Huh? Transmission.
Yeah.
Where'd I put that? Transmission. Is this it?
No, that's the motor.
Oh! Oh, here comes Alice. Quick, take the motor. Drop down behind the car, Frankie.
I'm down.
Well, Phil, we're all ready to go. Come on, girls, get in the car.
Wait, Alice. Oh, you don't want to drive right now.
Of course I do. I can't wait to start up the motor.
The motor? Frankie, quick, sound like a starter. Yeah, listen to that starter. That sounds great. Hey, it sounds nice and nice and fast.
A little too fast. I haven't pushed the starter button yet.
Oh, well, self-starter. Now press it.
What's wrong? I'm pressing it.
She's pressing it. She's pressing it. Oh, listen to that smooth motor, Alice. Listen to it purr. Let it purr.
Meow.
What's that?
Oh, there must be a cat under the car. But listen to that engine chug. I said chug. Sure.
What an awful noise. I'm going to open up the hood, Phil. Where is the motor?
What? Well, see, honey, this new style car, they don't have the motor up front.
Then where do they have it?
Over in the bushes.
In the bushes? Frankie, Phil Harris,
You'd better tell me right now what happened to my motor.
Well, honey, see, there was something wrong with the windshield wipers, so we had to pull out the motor.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. The wipers have nothing to do with the motor.
Now, don't you worry, Alice. I know all about cars. Look here, see? I got the windshield wipers working just fine.
But my car won't run.
Yeah, but the next time it rains, we'll be able to have a nice picnic inside the car with the kids, and we can easily see out the window.
Yeah, because them wipers work like a charm.
Why
Oh, no.
Phil Harris, why
Miranda, get up here. Boys, start the song. Quick, 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 quick.
was a brand new song. Written in 1946. I have a feeling it's gonna stick around for a while. Oh, we got a letter here from a soldier with the initials LDM, who's working in counterintelligence. Stationed somewhere in South Pacific, he serves under a great general who I can't name, except that the first 3 letters of his name are MAC. He says, how did Jack Benny's car hold up during the war? As I understand it, Benny started to hitchhike along Route 66 because of the gas shortage, until he remembered his car runs on steam. I'd love to hear how that lovable old cheapskate made out. Well, LDM, you are in luck. Let's listen into the conversation right now between Jack Benny and his cast member, Mary Livingston.
Hi, Mary. Isn't it great to be in Oklahoma? Halfway between Chicago and California on Route 66. They love me here, you know. Isn't this nice?
Sure, Jack.
Say, did you see those big banners all over Edmond that say, Welcome, Jack Benny? 3 cheers for Jack Benny. And we love you, Jack Benny.
See them? Well, I was with you when you had them painted.
Oh, Mary! You know very well you're just making that up. No, they really love me here. Anyway, I decided this is the perfect place to buy a new car.
A new car?
Yes, while you were at the beauty parlor, I went down to Bender's All-Night Motor Company and got a Maxwell.
A Maxwell? Is that a foreign car?
No, Mary, the Maxwell was made right here in this county. Although, to tell the truth, they haven't made them in quite a while.
Well, how long a while? 1940?
No,
1939?
no.
1938? Brother, I can tell this is going to
Well,
take a while.
if you must know, it's a 1921 model.
Jack, this car is 25 years old.
I know.
What? Isn't 1921 the year radio broadcasting went on the air?
No, but...
Isn't 1921 the year Charlie Chaplin's first silent movie came out at the Bronco Theater?
Probably, but...
Gee, you know, I bet Charlie Chaplin drove a Maxwell in that movie. It's that old.
Now, Mary!
Well, I'm serious, Jack.
Stop running down my car. Now, hop in. I'll take you for a ride.
Okay, start it up.
Well, I'll take you over to the Wide Awake Cafe. I hear their famous burgers only cost 25 cents.
Okay, Jack. I suppose I'm buying.
Well, after all, Mary! I just spent all my money on this Maxwell.
This old antique couldn't have set you back too much. Oh, by the way, we haven't started moving yet?
Well, it just takes a couple of minutes to warm up.
Oh, brother. You know, I haven't heard that much spitting since my grandpa found a scorpion in his squirrel stew.
A scorpion! Squirrels do well. Anyway, this car may need a little extra time to get started, but it has a lot of extras you don't find in new cars today. Single eagle carburetor, wood artillery wheels, side curtains in the windows.
Oh, good. I can hide behind the curtains and no one will see me in this ancient rattle trap.
Mary!
What?
The Maxwell is the first racing car of its day. It had the first drive shaft, fog lights, a cigarette lighter.
Cigarette lighter, huh? That's a candle. Jack, what is this button?
Well, I'm glad you asked. It's one of Maxwell's special features. That's the Dynaflex Superflowing Unijet Turbovasculator, which is synchro-meshed with a multi-coil hydrotension duo vacuum dynamo meter.
What's a Dynaflex Superflowing Unijet Turbovasculator, which is synchro mesh with a hydrotension demometer?
It empties the ashtray.
Say, you got a radio in here?
No, but there's a vitriola on the steering wheel. Of course, it only plays when I'm turning corners.
Well, let me guess. It plays the Charleston.
Well, how did you know?
That old song came out before I was born.
Well, it's a good song. And a good dance, too. I'd better slow down. There's a stoplight ahead.
Oh, don't worry. It'll turn red, green, and red again before good old Maxie gets there.
Well, oh, look. Hey, we're almost to the Wide Awake Cafe.
Oh, good. This car is vibrating so much I can't keep my socks up.
Well, maybe it is a little bumpy.
Bumpy. You know, now I know what a malted milkshake goes through.
You can say what you like, but I'm satisfied with my little Maxie.
Jack, don't tell me you are planning on taking girls on dates in this car?
Of course I am. Girls should be proud to drive around in this fine car, a luxury car.
25 years ago.
Oh, well, gee, I'll never forget my first date. Oh, that was years ago.
Was it in a Maxwell?
No, Mary, it wasn't in a Maxwell. It was with a girl named Betsy. We had a swell time, but I never saw Betsy again. Busy making a flag or something. Say, Mary, how long have we been driving?
About 5 minutes.
No, Mary, we'd better start looking for a service station.
Why?
But they've got a moment to lose. The man at Bender said that every 6.5 minutes the water in the radiator boils over and... Mary, grab the teapot out from under the seat.
What for?
Well, I waste perfectly good boiled water, Mary. Now, would you like sugar or cream in your tea? Band, play.
Like a real indie bopper there.
Oh, well, of course. In the 1920s, the Charleston was all the craze. You know, I remember when Edmond held a week-long Charleston dance contest at the Gem Theater. And people came from all over Oklahoma. I wish I'd won. The prize was $20.
Whoa! What could you buy with $20?
These days, about $3 worth of groceries.
True. Speaking of groceries, did you hear last night's post-war announcement on the Edgar Bergen Charlie McCarthy radio show?
No, Lucas.
Well, starting tomorrow, Campbell's Soup Company is bringing back all 21 flavors of soup to the grocery stores.
Oh, well, how wonderful! I've had my fill of chicken noodle soup for a while. But which ones are coming back?
Oh, all the good ones. Like Pepper Pot, Mulligatawny, which is one of Campbell's first soups ever, by the way. And don't forget Printanier. And oyster stew.
Oh, what about mock turtle soup? It's my favorite. Is that one coming back?
Sierra, I'm shocked. You like mock turtle soup?
I like it, Lucas. You know, it's just made of beef and tomato. No turtles were harmed in the making of mock turtle soup.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm just partial to my friends from the pond.
Friends from the pond.
Friends in the pond. See, or perhaps I haven't told you this before, but I have a friend. He lives in a pond, and he really wants to be in show business.
An imaginary friend?
Well, I don't know about that, but is there anything wrong with having an imaginary friend?
Well, no, but how does that work on the radio?
Oh, well, lots of famous radio actors had their friends on their shows. Like Gracie Allen, she had a pet duck named Herman. Remember that?
True.
And Jack Benny, his imaginary polar bear named Carmichael.
Right.
And, of course, Edgar Bergen had an imaginary wooden dummy friend.
Charlie McCarthy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's different. He's real.
Sure. Maybe up for debate, but if a ventriloquist can make it on the radio, my friend can too.
Okay, Lucas. You've convinced me imaginary friends can be on the radio.
Thank you.
So, tell me about your imaginary friend.
He's a frog.
A frog?
Yeah, he's a frog. He's green. And his name is Kermit. And there's more.
More?
He sings. He's a singing frog, okay?
I suppose a singing frog could work on the radio.
Would you like to hear his favorite song?
Well, I think we should ask the audience. Audience, would you like to hear a song from an imaginary green frog? They say yes.
Oh, okay. Well, Kermit, here's your big chance to become a big star. I think this song will maybe become a hit in about 35 years. Take it away. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. He's pretty good for a frog. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? A voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and
Well, folks, before we wrap up tonight, let's give this command performance crew a big round of applause. on land and air and sea. You're number one on the battlefield, number one on the hit parade, you're everyone in the United States.
And whether you are flying through the air, marching on the ground, sailing the waves, or driving that army truck down Route 66, we all share in the freedoms you have provided.
We live in the greatest and most blessed country in the world. Each 4th of July, all of us, no matter how rich or poor, can pledge our undying loyalty and devotion to the principles of democracy and the ideals of America.
And tomorrow, while you're celebrating at LibertyFest Parade or going to Bronco Boom fireworks at UCO Central, take a moment to honor the flag. The freedoms that we have now weren't always ours. Our ancestors fought for them.
Blessings to all of Uncle Sam's fighting military, you of the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, National Guard, and even the new Space Force. It was a privilege to sing, play, and perform for you today. Wishing all of you blue skies.
That's so. We end tonight's celebration as we always do, saluting our military forces. Please stand when you hear your song played. Take it away, Talk of the Town! Done a swell job. Good night and God bless everyone.